But when I see them, it's hey Uncle so and so. Hey Aunt Sam so and so.
Mm-hmm.
They kids still my cousins.
Of
Nobody
course.
cares. Nobody
Right.
cares. We don't care. We don't care.
In that situation, yeah, because I have an aunt who, well, she was never married to him, but my cousins are from him. And whenever we would have, like, I think my grandmother, no, not my
Mm-hmm.
grandmother, it was my uncle. My uncle had passed away. And
Mm-hmm.
he came to my grandmother's house and he provided the catfish. And we all hung out, like, hey, Uncle Leroy. And I mean, it was all good.
You know, one of my aunts, her ex-husband got married. He came by her house so she could see his outfit before he went to the wedding. He was like, "You got to see, I'm sharp."
Not I'm sorry.
She was like, "Oh," and I remember what he had on. He had on a cape, and I mean,
Oh,
you couldn't tell him he was not dipping it and doing it.
come
He
on
can't.
now.
She was like, "Oh, look at you now."
Mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it be
I
like
love
that.
it. I
So here
love
was
it.
a headline:
Okay.
Husband shows up to wife's funeral with girlfriend. What your people do?
Wait, I'm sorry. I was reading a comment.
Husband shows up to wife's funeral with girlfriend. What your people's doing?
Were we separated when I passed?
Hmm?
Were we separated when I passed away?
You must have been. I mean,
Because is the girlfriend the director of the funeral home? I don't understand. Whew. Yeah, my family would have
I
a problem.
think that if there's any way possible that we have one time from the other side to do one more thing,
Just one.
this is where I'm cashing in right now.
Indeed.
Whatever it is I'm allowed to do, I'm ready to. I want to cash in my chip right now. I
Right now.
need to do it right now. You do it right now,
Not now. Right now.
right now. They be like, we ain't even got through going over the trial laws with you. It's all right. Give it to me now. And whatever it is I'm allowed to do, snatch somebody wig off, uh, sit up, whatever it is I'm allowed to do, I'm doing it. I'm
Knock on
doing
the
it right
casket
then.
from the inside. Doot, doot,
Yeah.
doot.
If I got one more I can do, I'm about to do it.
Like,
Bibbity bobbity boo.
let me out. Let me out, Lord. Let me out.
All right, y'all. Y'all ready for us to open it up for y'all to come in here and talk with us? We let
Bring
Sharice
them
put
up.
the
Bring
link
them
out
up.
there wherever she gonna put it.
Oh, it's on me, huh?
Put it on YouTube for us. Can you put it on YouTube too?
Um, I'm not even in YouTube, am I?
Let me see if I can figure out how to post it on YouTube.
Um,
Is it the same link? Just post that link that I sent to
yeah,
you.
yep,
Okay. All right. Now
that's
I think I
exactly
can
what
figure
it
that
is.
out. I think I can figure that out.
Can you figure
Okay,
it
let's
out?
see. Let me see if that link is still in my thing. Ooh,
Figure
somebody
it out.
already ready. Hold on, let me turn this down. Hold on. Go down, go down, go down. Okay, I don't need you. Oh, Linda put it out.
Huh?
Oh, Linda put the thing in there.
How Linda gonna put it in there?
I sent it to her, so maybe she just put a copy of it in there. Linda, is that what you did? Somebody in here
Linda
waiting
didn't,
to come in.
Linda didn't put anything in there.
Let
What you
me
talking
ask
about?
her. Hey, Linda, you posted
Yes.
the link for us in YouTube.
No, I just clicked on it when it came up in the chat
Oh, you put
box.
it on, Sharice. See,
Duh,
you were saying you didn't know, so I ain't know.
I never
duh.
said I didn't know.
Oh, I thought
You
you was like,
said
I have to
Linda was
see, let
doing
me
something
gain
right.
in there. I'm like, well, let me go see. Shoot. Okay, so
No.
anybody that wants to come up and join us now, you can. What was it that did it say it there?
Huh?
Did it say it here?
Now, no, not from a man's side. We don't know about another's relationship. So if see homegirl on the street, we may talk and laugh it up, but we not giving no information about friend. That's private.
Hmm. Men in the bro code. Well, women have a women's code too if she don't dislike you.
Right.
But if that heifer don't like you,
Ooh, and
Yeah.
she's
she
I
won't.
spilling
mean, I
tea.
like vomit.
She's spilling tea. Say
Mhm.
he. She gonna spill the tea. He.
Indeed.
Tahini. She gonna tell it. She is
So what you
going to
got
tell
to
it.
say, Linda?
About the husband showing up at the funeral with his girlfriend.
About anything that we talked about, but you can start there.
Oh, I had commented before we went. You put me on live that he would get his beat, or my family would lay hands on him, not her, him.
Absolutely him. Never her.
Y'all know what you was thinking when you came in here, bro. Especially if my sister was still living. My sister would have lived for such a moment. She would have
Oh, my
loved it.
sister and your sister. Oh, forget about it.
They would have loved it. They'd have been
Cut
like,
to the
oh, who is this? Okay, well, you gonna have to go. And when she said she ain't going nowhere, that'd have been all they needed.
Well, I would hope that I wouldn't marry a man who would be so indignant as to bring his girlfriend to my funeral. I would really hope.
Sometimes men are in pain when you pass away. And the way they deal with that pain is to deflect by talking to somebody else so that they really don't have to feel the pain. And then technically,
Does he
he
understand the
owes you
level of
nothing. The minute you take your last breath, it's technically over.
Does he understand the level of pain he will be in if he brought a woman to my
still alive.
funeral?
Evidently not. Evidently not.
My
He like taking
son,
chances.
my son would have him by his ankles.
Saying, I know you didn't.
Okay,
I know you did.
you know how Bam Bam used to take that bat and bam, 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 bam.
Did you see that thing where the this been a while. This is old now, but they were getting married, and then the girl walked in and said, "I can't believe you up here marrying somebody. You was just over my house last night." Blah 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 blah.
Oh
And he was like,
yeah, yeah.
"Come on, baby, come on, we're gonna get married. Come on, come on." And the whole audience was like,
I didn't see that.
because as the bride,
Hmm.
I would have been like, hold on, let her come forward,
Hmm.
bringeth her to the front. I'd have heard what she had to say.
Pastor, can we go to your office real quick? We need to have a conversation.
Yeah,
No,
and
I'd have
lock the
called
door
her up.
behind.
Look, this is how you handle this. You call her up front. You
Hmm.
turn to the wedding to all the guests, and then you go like this. And then you proceed with the wedding or not. Okay. That's the way it's got to be. You
Indeed.
proceed to the stage or not. Hey, Stephanie, you proceed to the stage or no.
I
We
agree.
had a comment here from she that did it, that did it. Wait, are y'all divorced or separated at the same time though? I don't know. I don't know what the situation was, but they said husband brings girlfriend to wife's funeral. So I don't care if we separated, don't try it. But let me tell you something. This is the very reason why. You can't just be separated from people.
True.
Number one, he done walked up in there with his girlfriend and he the beneficiary on all your stuff.
Hmm.
Hmm. I don't
She
know
got
about
your fur. Look,
Illinois,
I'm
but
gonna
in
make it worse. She got your fur coat on, just walked up in there with your fur on up in your own funeral.
In my
It takes
funeral.
the same amount of paperwork to do a divorce as a separation, so you might as well go on and do a divorce. That's what my attorney told me.
Girl, it's a lot more paperwork for that. Oh, you mean the separation? Oh, I
Hmm.
hear
Yeah,
what you
yeah,
saying. Separation is for divorce. I'm thinking you said wedding is
yeah.
divorce. Okay. Yeah, you know they real slick with that. They
And
give
she
you
was
one
right.
paper to get in, 15 to get out.
Yeah, it's a mess.
That ain't right.
It ain't.
Mm-mm.
That ain't right. I got something for you all. So should a man is it okay? So imagine you sitting at
In the
home
world.
doing whatever you just you whatever. Then you get a text and it says, "Hey, okay. First of all, y'all ain't been on no date yet, so this is how the first date comes." So you look at the text message and it says, "Hey, I was just thinking, do you want to go out Friday?" First date. Is a text okay
Why can't you call me and ask me?
I'm not
Huh?
opposed to text messages.
for a first date?
That don't bother me.
I'm old fashioned. You better call me if you want to see me, baby.
I think I would probably be okay with it. I wouldn't really care.
Who texted me? Is this Buster? Because
I
Buster
mean,
be busy. Buster Rhymes be busy. So I can understand if Buster got to send me a text message.
He won't have to
Because he
call
be
me
busy.
to invite me on a first date, but we do need to have a conversation before we go on the first
Okay,
date.
so let's expand further.
Yeah.
Let's say that you get a text for the first date, and then you get a text for all the updates up to the moment you get in the car.
no,
I'm
that wouldn't happen.
downstairs.
That wouldn't happen.
Hey, we still on for Friday, right?
No.
Hey, 8 o'clock. Hey,
No,
I'm downstairs.
I need at
Not
least a
at
conversation.
all.
I need a
Hmm.
conversation.
About what?
I mean, we
It's
just
other
need.
stuff we can be talking about besides the date between now and the date.
Exactly.
We can be having
Mhm.
conversations.
Well, what it mean if somebody don't call you after a date? What that mean?
They wasn't interested.
They
What they
friend
say?
zoned you.
Oh,
Yeah.
and text you that, huh?
You in the friend zone.
You want a text message then? After the date, you want a text message to somebody. Had a
Just say
nice
hi.
time.
Thank you for the date. Right.
This is a stupid
Okay.
question, right? What
What?
if you went on a date and the man didn't give you any compliment at all? Would that bother you?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know.
Wouldn't bother you?
It will bother me.
I don't know if it would bother
Me
me.
too. Because I know it
So
took me
don't
about 3 or
know
4 hours
would
to
bother
put
you,
myself
would bother you.
together. It would bother me. Yeah.
I mean, I done got dressed up for you, person over at table 7. So
I
I
guess
think
for
I'm gonna be
me,
mad.
I do like words of affirmation, but
Mhm.
I'm more I'm more keyed in on how you react, not what you say.
Hmm.
So you may not say how pretty I look today, but your actions show exactly how you feel.
So
Like,
I think that for me, I would have to be complimented. I like compliments. If I get dressed up and do a whole lot to look good for you, I think you should acknowledge it.
First of
Because
all, if I done sprayed out my good perfume tonight,
because this is my thing. If they don't acknowledge you, if they don't start off in the beginning acknowledging you, saying, "Hey, babe, you look good," or "Oh, that looks nice on you," or something like that, they're never gonna do it. And that will be a problem for me because I give out compliments. If my husband gets dressed, I'll be like, "Ooh, that look good on you. Ooh, I like the way that fit." So guess what? I expect those type of things.
yeah, I wouldn't like that. I mean, the first thing you want to hear, because that did it said, what are you expecting to hear on the first date? You expect to hear something as simple as you look nice, or I like your shoes, or nice dress, or something. Your makeup cute, nice earrings. What I like the way you smell nice. Something. He
Yeah, I
said
think
you can
I,
tell. He said you can tell if he's into you by the way he looks at you. You can
that's
tell
why
what
I
I
Mm,
said
thought by
I
the way
wouldn't.
I'm. Look here, that did it.
Sorry. Oh God.
That's what I'm saying. On the first date, it's not a major deal if he verbalizes it.
No,
As
I
long
said
as
nothing. He says nothing the entire
that's what
night.
I said. If it doesn't matter if he doesn't verbalize it, but if his demeanor lets me know
Mhm.
that he likes what he's saying, I don't necessarily have to hear
Okay.
it out of his mouth.
Okay. Yeah, I can
So
see
if
that.
you, my thing is, if you ask me out on a date, I expect it all. I want it all. I don't know what to tell you, but I want it all.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
just need you to pay for the date. I don't need you to do all the other stuff.
You know,
Just
folks be wanting you to go
pay
half on
for the
these
date.
dates now.
I'm not even going out with a man that would even be his perception of a date.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, you could tell if I'm looking into you by the way I'm looking at you too.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. I know if you're looking at me, I can tell. Yeah.
My face just don't even know how to lie.
Mine either.
Like you have it. Mm-hmm.
I do not have a poker face at all.
No, no, I ain't got time.
Mm-mm.
So I got it. You're not into my statement. What does that mean? What does that mean? So I got it. You're not into
You
my
didn't agree
statement. What does
with
that
what he
mean?
said. That you didn't agree
No,
with
no,
what
no.
he
I
said.
was I was joking at first, but no, I think that there is validity in that if somebody is giving you energy, then it's different. But then I would still, wonder why they never said anything because women do, we like those kind of affirmations because if you have gone through picking out a dress for someone, if you have gone through the thing of, like I said, putting on makeup for someone, you're really doing this for the person that you're going out for that evening. So it would
Mhm.
be a nice thing if somebody said, "Oh, you look
Put
nice,"
your
or "I like
best
your
foot
shoes," or
forward.
"Your dress looks nice on you," or something like that. But if not, as she said, if they're acting like they're into you, and then afterwards they're talking the same, because I'm really just being funny when I was making that face at you, because I don't know who you are, so I can't I can't really be making a face at you. It's all clicks and giggles over here, clicks and giggles. But
That's
yeah. hmm This was an interesting thing I saw this week. It says, "Why do women intuitions only sense cheating, but not when a man is unhappy?
I sense when he's unhappy.
Do you care?"
I do.
Okay, that's
Hmm.
good. hmm hmm
I so never mind. I was about to go somewhere. Never mind. I'm back.
Go ahead, go there.
hmm
Nah, it'll take us down a whole. I don't feel like
Another
it.
road.
I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired.
Okay.
hmm hmm hmm
But naturally I'm very intuitive. Um, I I've actually spoken with people who dibble and dabble in that area of spirituality, and I asked if they could see whether or not I had a connection into that realm, and different people in those sectors have said yes. And
hmm
I asked that because in my dreams, I oftentimes see things that when I wake up, I know something about that dream is about to happen, just based on the way it was laid out in the dream. So I
Yeah.
said that to say this: I'm very intuitive. I'm very in touch and I'm keyed in on a person's spirit. So when your spirit is disturbed, I know it right off the bat. I feel it.
Hmm.
I sense it. And depending on how connected I am to you, it bothers me.
Yeah. I could not ignore or not care that somebody I cared about was not happy
Right.
about anything. It doesn't have to be with me
Hmm.
particularly or with us. But if something's bothering him, it's bothering me.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Because I wouldn't, I just wouldn't even know how to, I wouldn't even know how to do that. Because I always say that I'm never happy getting my way. I would be happier if everybody got a little bit of what they wanted. That would make me happiest.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So
I'm a
no, but
natural people pleaser, so it's natural for me to want everyone around me to be happy.
yeah. And I have to
And
limit
whatever.
like what I'm taking in because I started to feel what you feel. You know,
Yep.
I'll be like, my friend is upset. Something's bothering. It's bothering. You know, so child, I had to really. Hmm. That
Yeah.
did it. We have the link out there if you want to come up and join us in this discussion. Ladies, one of the things that Sharice and I had talked about starting to do is like a daily vlog about a weight loss journey. Or what's eating you? Why you eat that girl? What you said, Sharice? I saw you said something like the Chronicles of I'm big in my back or something like that.
On big in my
Uh-huh.
back.
I'm big in my back. Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes, indeed.
A place to be accountable and um, that did it said, huh? I mean, there's a link down in the comments that if you want to come up and join us on panel, here. You can turn your camera off if you want and just have your voice, on. Up to you if you want to join us. But anyway, the Unbigging My Back series, is that what it is gonna
Mhm.
Yep.
be? The Unbigging My Back series.
Yep.
The journey to what had happened was, girl.
Okay, what had happened was
Baby.
literally we
I
went.
just kind of feel we need a place to check in with each other every day, and somebody just need to get something off their
Yeah,
chest because
I
that's
need
really
an
why you end up.
accountability partner.
Hmm.
So I
I
went.
need an accountability partner.
Hmm.
I went to New Orleans this weekend,
Hmm.
and let me tell you, I had been doing really, really good. I
Hmm.
literally came back, and I know I gained like about 7 to 8 pounds,
Okay.
I did too last time I was there. I ate everything.
and I did
Where was y'all at?
New Orleans.
Okay, see, I didn't go to New
Now,
Orleans. I was right here, and my back got big right in front of my face. I ain't even see it happen.
No, this is crazy because like I had been doing really good, but
Hmm.
now I'm up to like just drinking fluids and having one meal a day. I gotta go at it for a while now.
Are you emotional eater, or you just
Sometimes
like food, or just love food?
probably an emotional eater.
Yeah,
I
you
know
got
I
to
am.
get into your why, what drives you,
Hmm.
Hmm.
and what is your big picture. I'm doing Noom. I've been doing that for over a year now, and it's worked for me. I've lost over 23
Yeah, you
pounds,
look good. Yeah,
but
you've done the thing.
lately I keep gaining and losing the same 3 or 4 pounds. But I'm finding in because I have these little lessons I have to do. I'm
Hmm.
finding in those lessons that this is natural, and I share with Jen that I don't deny myself anything. I love food. I am a foodie. So I'm going to eat. Yes, I like chocolate cakes, cookies, pies, ice cream. I will have that, but I have just a bit of it. I don't deprive myself. And I find I do better doing that than just gorging myself. And my cheat days are Saturday and Sunday. So
Hmm.
I do it all week, and I know I have something to look forward to. Like Sunday, I'm going to have my husband asked me what I wanted for dinner. I said I wanted a broiled steak, a baked potato, and some freshly grilled asparagus. So that's going to be my treat, and I can eat.
Hmm.
It's none of that is bad. I
No.
just I control my portions.
Well,
Hmm.
for me, it's chocolate, 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 chocolate. That's my
Yeah,
baby. He don't love me like I think he do, but
no, you love him.
he ain't no good, girl. I can't. I had to do something about breaking up with him, but it's just chocolate for me. And for me, it was all of the continuous cycles of things that happened. My brother getting sick, my sister getting sick, and then passing away. My father passing away. But what really set me over the top was my best friend passing away.
Jen,
And
do you have another device on that has
let me see. Let me see. Did I cut? Let me close all these. Okay. Is it still doing something?
yeah,
Okay. Let me turn
Let me try
this up a little bit.
something.
Let me turn it in. Is that better?
maybe a
No.
little bit.
Yes. A little bit.
No,
Because
I still hear it.
I had a fan going, and it's sitting close to my computer.
I turned off that and then I turned my earpiece back down. So let's hope it disappears. Is it making a noise for everybody?
It's kind of like a little whistle,
Right.
A whistle?
It's like, yeah,
bird sound.
I don't hear it now.
You hear it now?
Now I hear it.
Now you hear it.
Hmm.
So
It's not real bad though.
a whistle?
I hear it too.
It's like, when you get feedback in a microphone. That's what it sounds like. It's feedback in a microphone.
I don't know. I don't know. Well, hopefully it's not as bad. But anyway, I was going to say that my best friend. Okay, so I got past my brother, my sister, my dad. I got past that, and then my best friend said to me she got a cancer diagnosis, and I thought, what now? And it's just like something in my mind said, "Girl, let's get some cake." 'Cause I can't do it. I cannot do it. And every day from that point on, I had chocolate every single day. And I mean this over a period of a year and a half. I've been chocolate every day. So yes, I was shocked though when I went to put on my clothes and my clothes said,
Mm-mm.
"You
Mm-mm.
talking to us?" Excuse me, you girl,
Not this.
girl. Somebody said, "Bring chocolate back." How do you know about chocolate? Who are you that did it?
I want you to bring chocolate back too.
I'm gonna do some more skits of chocolate. Sharice got some hilarious ones that she did.
Chocolate was
I wish you could play
hilarious.
one of those, Sharice.
Oh, the
Uh,
one I just did. Hold
the
on.
one you did with at the refrigerator, girl. I hollered.
Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah. But anyway, so I've broken up with chocolate again. He's at the door howling and screaming, trying to get in. But what can I do? It just went to just you. What happened?
We're gonna go work out.
Can't see it. Bring it a little closer.
Time to eat. What this refrigerator got for me? Some almond butter. It goes. Oh yeah.
Let's start Albert in the background.
I'm finna go work out.
Girl, that had me rolling.
I like that.
That had me rolling.
Hold on, let me get
Bring
out of
chocolate
solo.
back.
Huh?
Bring chocolate back. I miss
Yeah, I'm
chocolate.
I'm gonna bring chocolate back. He just. And I know he gonna have plenty to say when he get back up in here.
Oh yeah.
And
He
we'll.
gonna be celebrating and telling y'all how he had done moved in and I had taken him back and all that. But I gotta tell his marriage certificate on camera.
Uh-uh.
Let him know we over. This chocolate stupid, y'all know it.
Mm-mm.
Oh Lord. Okay, so those were my fat confessions for the day. PHAT, pretty hot and tempting, but
Exactly.
okay.
Mhm.
And uh Stephanie, what you said went on? You went to New Orleans.
I went to New Orleans.
Hmm.
I ate up everything. I'm telling you, I gained probably about 7 pounds while I was there. I'm not gonna lie. Probably
Hmm.
on top of me walking and hadn't been walking in a long time, swollen legs and all of that. But it was a mess. I said, mm-mm. I came back today. I had one meal and I here, we drink water and tea all day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
Mm.
use I fast. Like when I lost weight
Okay.
before I fasted, I would do a 16-hour a day fast, 5 days a week, and I
Mm-hmm.
was up 30 pounds like within the first 2 months.
Okay.
So I think
That's
I
exactly how much I need to lose
yeah. So I just
before September.
yep. I probably need to just go back to my when I went back to my fasting. Everything, all my numbers. Every time I went to the doctor, everything was good.
Okay. Well, we expect to see y'all come through here for the big fat check-in when we start that every day. We're gonna check in for a few minutes, talk
We
about
Okay.
what happened was. I got to get past some stuff going on here in the house this week, and then
Yeah.
maybe we can get on it. Yeah, but I got some lot of stuff going on over here. Just here, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Don't
yeah.
be fooling.
Uh-huh. So other than that, ladies, I did have one more question that I was wondering about because I see people talking about this all the time now. Is that why you think people more comfortable talking about relationships online than actually being in one?
because everybody they got the answer.
Mm,
I
I
think.
think it's easy to talk about what you would or wouldn't do than to
Mhm.
actually go through it.
Right. Right.
Exactly.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Because I could sit here and say all day what I don't like and what I might like and what I could like and what I should like.
Mhm.
But
mm-hmm.
what do I really like? I don't know.
Well, what do you?
I don't know. I
Have
don't know
Dine
what I
figured
like
it
anymore.
out yet?
But
I don't know
see,
what I like anymore.
so I think this is the crazier part is everybody's talking about relationships. Like everybody has an answer to everybody's situation in a relationship. And I honestly think that a relationship is something that's practical. Like you have people on the air talking about, oh well, you know, a woman should pay for this, a man should pay for that, they should do this. It's whatever works out in your household, and people are taking those people advices and they're running with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not you, Jen. I think it's Linda.
And
What
the
I do?
crazy thing
That
is,
sound.
I just muted myself, so let me mute myself for
I,
a few minutes and then see if you still hear
I
it.
I muted you. I muted
Oh,
you. It wasn't you. It wasn't you, Jen. It was Linda.
and then
It's
we,
Linda. Go ahead.
okay.
so then you have to. I think that we just in a place now where we just feel so comfortable talking about certain stuff and everybody giving their advice on this and that and we trying to follow everybody's advice. You know what bothers me though is for the most part we are the only nationality of people that talk about what should go on financially in your household. I never see other people doing it ever.
Repeat that last part. What about the financially in the household? What was that?
I said I I think that it's really sad that I never see other nationalities of people talk about how they handle their finances inside their home. It's only us that I see talk about it. I don't see maybe I just don't know none, but I don't see people talk about it. I don't see other nationalities or races of people talk about that.
I don't see us talking about it either.
And I see us talk about it all the time. I see it all over Facebook all the time. Where this is a man's responsibility. This is what a woman should do. This is how it should go. We talk about it all the time.
Oh, I the way you said it, I wasn't
Oh,
interpreting it the
oh
way how
good.
you just explained it.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Um, I don't. I think we talk about it because we're not as secure or secured financially in those situations where other nationalities you can't marry their daughter without a level of financial security already in place.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not nationalities, other cultures.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
So,
this is what I heard, and this may not even be feasible. This guy was talking. He was a white guy, and he was talking. He was online talking. He said, it's a lot of talk in the world about who should pay this and what should pay that. He said, as a boy growing up, the only thing my dad ever said to me was, once you get married, you have a responsibility to your family to take care of your family. He said that's the only thing my dad ever said to me, because that's all I ever saw my dad do, was take care of the family. Whether my mother worked or not, my dad paid the bills. So what I'm thinking is, because there are so many of us with our men that grew up that only had moms in their homes who were strong women, and there were so many fathers that were not there, we just all mixed up now. It's all mixed up, and we looking for answers. And the answers is, you do what you want to do in your household. Whatever you and your partner, your wife or your husband decide works best for y'all is what you do.
mhm.
Okay.
Very
There's
well
definitely
said.
something. What'd you
Uh,
say?
Very well said. Um,
Mhm.
in other cultures, also, especially in white America, finance is being taught from the cradle. Children are taught about savings and where money comes from and what money does. Um, Black people, for the most part, don't even talk about money. Growing up, I knew if there was something I wanted and it wasn't in the budget, my mother told me straight up, it's not in the budget, we can't afford it.
mm-hmm,
And we'll figure out how to make it happen, but it's not going to happen now.
mm-hmm.
She also taught me the value of credit. She taught me the value of saving money. She always taught me, pay yourself first, then take your bills out, and whatever's left over after you put, manage to put something in your savings, even if it's only $5, put that in your savings account. And then whatever is left over, then you can play with that if that's what you choose to do. But most Black people don't have that conversation with their children.
True.
That did it said, I hate this conversation because we have misplaced anger over situations we didn't cause.
We did not cause it. You're absolutely right. We didn't cause.
Mhm. Yeah. I remember I used to work with this girl that said, well, why can't you guys just get past slavery? You're always talking about that. And I said, okay, here's what you don't realize, right? I know somebody that knew somebody that was a slave.
Tell her again.
So it's not that far gone. Secondly, things that happened in slavery are still affecting our lives for real today. The food
Mhm.
we eat, the way we think, how, this stuff is still very much alive and well.
It is.
Um, we will say refrigerator because it's what we heard, even though I know it is refrigerator, but these things are still not far removed from us. That's what you have to understand. There's
And
still a mindset that's still
and
very much at work in the Black
let's not
community.
act like slavery ended when slavery ended.
It,
Yeah,
It just
because they
just
about to bring it back now.
it
they,
Okay.
well, not just that, but when slavery ended, we went right into Jim Crow.
most.
When
Mhm.
Jim Crow ended, we went right into civil rights movement.
Mhm.
When the
Mhm.
civil rights movement ended, we went right into the next thing that has held us back.
And now
So
they're getting
we've
rid of civil
never not
rights.
been enslaved. We've
And now they're getting rid
continued
of civil rights.
exactly.
They're tracing everything backwards. So in
Yeah.
my
So we've
mind, it's a
never
new.
not lived in a space where we've had the same freedoms as
Mhm.
everyone else.
Yeah.
Now,
We're the only people that have to tell our boys and our girls when you go outside
How to
without
act when you see the police.
how to act when you see the police. And we're the only ones that have these conversations.
Mhm.
So, you know, kid, miss me with your opinions about how we feel about slavery, because my great grandmother, who I actually knew, who was living when I was alive, she was the child of a slave.
Mhm.
So it's not
Mhm.
that far from me. I
Mhm.
Li-
know a child that was born
Right.
to
That's what I'm
slave.
saying. I have a picture of my mother's grandmother who was a slave.
Mhm.
Yeah, my
And
grandfather's mother
She
is
on the
one.
picture. She's on the picture.
Mhm.
She understand. It was not that long ago.
No, it
It
wasn't.
just wasn't.
but
But I'm looking at how things are shaping up now, right?
Mhm.
mhm.
Without putting us back in the cotton fields, things that are happening. Like I think there's a reason why all these people with money and celebrities are being stripped of their money. Number
Most,
one. And then education is starting to be something that's being controlled in a certain manner. We're not going to give you money. We gave you money, but now we're going to control what you do with the money. Other thing that's happening is that I think that once HSBCUs are taken away, then it's going to be like um, you got rid of affirmative action, so we don't have to let you into regular college, just like it used to be.
mhm.
And
Right.
we all know education is one of the most important things. So controlling money, it's like burning down one of those towns without burning down one of those towns. You get rid of the money, you get rid of them controlling their narrative, be it through TV or picking on, shadow banning people who are on YouTube or uh, Instagram or TikTok, because it's a lot of us that's really making a lot of money on TikTok. Let's face it.
Mhm.
So there may be a reason why all these things are happening, just to backwalk things to not slavery, but the same conditions.
The same could,
Hmm.
and I believe that I always say, um, if you don't know where you came from, you can always go back there. That's always been a part of history. Anything that you don't know how you got there in the beginning, if you don't go back to find out how they got there, you'll go back
Hmm.
there again.
Mhm.
I think the next people they want are
Well, there's
Oprah,
those that say,
Tyler Perry, and Byron Allen.
Yes, yes.
That did it said we did have money for a long time. We spend on things that don't do anything but build our ego. That is what an impacting our ability to get together as a people or relationship material. That's very true. But those are the things that the not social media, but the media puts out there for you to do. Be a basketball player, buy these shoes, live in, not even buy yourself a home because that's building equity.
Right.
Mhm.
But Jacob the jeweler, they know Jacob the jeweler before they know anybody.
So can I tell y'all a funny story? So
Hmm.
you guys know when we were growing up, right? So back that was back like during the days of what Mr. T and all of them, and they had gold jewelry. And I'm quite sure like each one of us probably had a piece of gold jewelry. You know what I'm saying? We bought gold jewelry. Well, when we bought gold jewelry, this is a fact. How many of you had a piece of gold jewelry that was heavy? Or was it light?
That 14 karat stuff.
It was light. 14 karat gold was light jewelry.
Hmm.
They make it and they melt it down into jewelry. It has to be thinned out so it's real light.
Hmm.
So within the past 5 years, I've seen people spend thousands of dollars on jewelry.
Hmm.
You touch the jewelry, it's as heavy as this cup right here. And I often tell them that's not real. I
Hmm.
don't know what the people told you, what you thought, but it's not real. Because anybody that knows anything about gold knows in order to form gold into certain things, it has to be light.
Yeah, you see the gold that the Indians wear, or you see the gold that Africans have. It don't look like this stuff.
It's dark yellow.
Hmm.
And I always tell people that I'm like, they tricked us within these past 5 years. So I talked to this guy one time that came from, I think it was India or somewhere. And he was trying
Yeah,
to
don't buy that junk.
listen, he was trying to sell me something at a kiosk
Hmm.
or the mall. And so
Hmm.
stopped and I was talking to him and I was like, well, I'm really not interested. And I asked him, I said, the reason I'm not interested is because of this. I said, that gold that you're trying to sell me isn't real. I said, the stones that you're trying to sell me aren't real. He said, why would you say something like that? I said, well, just because I grew up in the 70s and 80s and I know what real gold looks like. I've seen gold pieces, I've had gold pieces. I said, and how did you get here? I just came right out and asked him, I said, how did you get here where you are now in this moment? The stones that you're trying to. He said to me, oh, well, I came over with my family probably about 10 years ago. We came over here. I said, you opened up this business, right? Selling gold stuff. He said, yes. I said, well, it's really strange to me that since COVID, when COVID first hit, I said there was a We Buy Gold shop or pawn shop on every corner in Black neighborhoods. I said, and you guys, people of your nationality was there. I said, you guys owned it. We didn't own those anymore. I said, and you people were suffering. I said, and there was all those shops. I said, right after COVID ended, all the shops were gone. I said, where are the shops now? And he just started laughing at me. And when I say he looked at me and started laughing, he literally just started laughing.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him, I said, well, let me tell you what my take on it was. You knew that Black people owned a lot of gold. We had gold that we had from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. I said, but it was hard. So a lot of us had to get rid of our gold. I said, so what a guy told me that came from a war-torn country was, when you find out that a country is in trouble, you go in because you know what it looks like and you get everything that you can get out of that country. I said, there are no more we sell gold shops anywhere. I said, so it looks to me like they came in, they got all that gold we had from the 70s and the 80s, and they closed up shop. Now anymore. Now y'all selling us all of this big metal stuff that's and telling us it's gold. And he just started laughing. And then he asked me if he could have my telephone number. I said, I'll give you my husband's number and you can ask him if you can get it.
Well, our neighborhood is always the first place to make that money. Always the first place to make that money. So.
But that was scary to me, though.
Mm-hmm.
I know every one of you guys seen it in our neighborhoods. There was a gold on.
Look, I keep saying that's why they keep buying back your cell phones, right?
I don't live in the neighborhoods where they have things. I don't know.
Oh,
yeah.
Listen, now, I'm not going to lie to you. The neighborhood I live in right now, I live in DuPage County. I live in Glen. In every area that there were people that would sell their things, there was a We Buy Gold shop.
I used to live in Carroll Stream. I wasn't far from Glen Ellen.
You said, so now there's the liquor store, the church, and the We Buy Gold store.
Listen, it really,
and a beauty supply store.
We don't even have liquor stores here. I live in a dry city.
Oh, that's nice.
Listen, let me tell you something. It's so crazy because they're all gone, is what I'm telling you. Right after COVID left, those places are gone.
We have the Frushishi places, but not the.
I never would have noticed because I've never used a pawn shop, so I never would have even noticed.
Let me tell you something. I noticed it because I live in the neighborhood and I see there's one right there. That one wasn't there before. There's one over there. That one wasn't there before. And as soon as they were all gone. They weren't there anymore.
So now they're gone.
Gone.
That's something. No. That is something.
So what happened? After that, we didn't have any more gold to sell. So they closed the shop.
I do have a complaint I would like to launch against Sharice.
Hold on, let me get our complaints department on the line. Yes,
Wait a
yes,
minute.
yes.
Hello, complaints department. I have a complaint.
How may I help
Oh, I
you?
can't with you. One of your workers has sent me a picture of Busta Rhymes when he was real skinny, talking about look at your boy. I did not appreciate that.
Ma'am,
She
I
knows how
cannot
much I
help
love
that
Buster.
I cannot help that Busta Rhymes is on Ozempic and has Ozempic face and body. That is not our problem.
Yes, but ma'am, what I'm saying is that she was really trying to highlight that his head looked really long and skinny. I just didn't like it.
Well, is it long and skinny?
Please hold. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna need Buster to get up in that gym.
I did send that picture. Yes, I did. Because
He
I didn't even
can't be
believe it
that
was him at
skinny
first.
and no muscles. I'm sorry.
I'm looking at the phone like, is that Busta for real? I'm
But have you
wide
seen 50 Cent too? 50 Cent the same way.
women who is
Busta Rhymes.
Y'all
women.
know Buster my crush. And you
What
gotta do it, and I gotta get it, and I gotta get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
you said somebody else was real skinny? Who?
Busta Rhymes.
I thought she said somebody else was.
50 Cent is too.
Oh yeah, 50 Cent is real thin. I see.
Everybody is.
Yeah. So you think everybody taking Ozempics?
That I don't know this girl's name, but she's like Indian or something. She was kind of full figure, but she's skinny. She was at the Met Gala skinny too. Did you see her?
I didn't see her.
I'm showing you a picture of her. You might know who she is. I don't know her name. Girl, where your picture? Y'all go ahead.
You
Yeah,
don't
Buster real
know
small.
my
He's skinny. He a
name.
little bit, he can't help that.
So
He can't help it.
was hearing people say people was taking Ozempics to lose weight.
This, can you see her?
Wait a minute, hold on. Who is that?
I can't tell who it is though. I see her, but I can't
Oh,
tell who
what
she
is
is.
this girl's name?
It don't have no name on there.
Let me see if I can get it to revert back and then tell me.
So if you take Ozempics to lose weight, there are no side effects for it.
I don't know. Oprah done took it.
Losing weight is a side effect. Ozempic
Yeah.
is for diabetics.
Right. I know it's for diabetics, but
The side effect is weight loss.
oh, that's the side effect is weight loss.
Weight
Wow.
loss.
Mm-hmm. Everybody on it, child. Ain't nobody about to be fat in Hollywood no more.
I'm going.
The diabetics can't even get their medicine. These folk down here taking that Ozempic.
Okay, poor diabeticals.
Yeah. They can't even get their sugar medicine.
Anybody y'all know anybody that like tried it that wasn't a diabetic and that took it?
All of them did.
Really?
Yeah, the diabetics can't get their medicine because the people are taking it for weight loss.
They're no
It's
longer
hard
doing
to
it.
get Ozempic from
Who ain't doing
any
it no more?
outlet right now. Insurance companies don't pay for it.
Right, that's what I was about to say. They're not allowing people who are not classified as
Diabetical.
diabetic to have
But
Ozempic.
now they're saying that they threatening diabetical.
They can get
I am
Wegovy.
And I couldn't get it.
They can get
Wow.
Wegovy, and it's another one. I can't think of the other one.
Trulicity. I'm taking Trulicity.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they have others that are similar to the Ozempic, but it's not for a diabetic patient.
And I don't think Trulicity is as effective as Ozempic based on what I've heard and read and seen from other testimonies. I have lost weight, but it hasn't been that much.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well,
Ozempic
Buster head is big right now. I can't tell no tale.
It's big.
But I still love me some Buster Rhymes.
As you should.
Buster, what it is right now.
His
Buster.
pencil
I'm gonna
size
show you a
body
picture
should
of him.
affect how you feel about him.
He go the one that I had to complain about that she sent me now.
The bus. Oh my. I mean, he don't look bad to me. His head does look a little long. His teeth look a little big.
Oh, Buster. Buster, why you do that, Buster? He was all right the way he was. I mean, yeah, his stomach could have went down a little bit, but he was all right.
In the words of DMX on Belly, that's your man. That's your man.
Y'all gonna leave Buster alone. Let me find.
I sat with that picture for about 2 minutes before I sent it to you. I was like, should I send this to Jen?
Oh, I was like, Sharice, you know you was wrong for this one.
I had
That's 50 Cent. Look at 50 Cent.
Yeah, 50 lost a lot of weight.
Look at his head.
Oh, his head big and square.
50 ain't that skinny though. Look at that. Look at his arms. Look at his chest. He ain't that small.
Oh,
yeah.
No, he's skinny. Let me find another picture.
Not on that picture.
He done got a little too skinny.
He's still a little muscular.
Yeah,
he's still muscular. So here you go. Well, yeah, that ain't recent though.
Yeah, he don't look skinny to me.
But he need to get on back in there for leg day. Now I got nerve. I know I'm chunky, but I don't care. I can sit over here and talk about them then. Not talk about them, but I can discuss what I would prefer.
Mm-hmm.
They be jumping on me when we be doing the talk show talking about me.
They do.
She fat. She needs to lose weight. What's wrong with her? Can she get out the chair? Oh Lord, can she walk?
Who said? Don't know, Jennifer. People don't be saying that.
Yes, they do. Yeah, they be down in the comment section clowning. I be right down there with them.
So do.
I get in there. I ain't old.
She will. She absolutely will.
Somebody said they use Ozempic. Okay. Let me go back to the word. Okay, Mr. Anonymity. He said he uses Ozempic. That's good. It works better if you are on a workout regime. No, they don't. I don't know what they don't, but okay. He said they don't. But he's using it. Did your head stay small? I'm not being funny, but it's kind of like when people do the weight loss surgery. Sometimes they lose weight so fast their face don't catch up with it.
You start looking like Al Sharpton.
Oh, he look a hot mess.
Y'all not gonna pick on Al Sharpton and his sperm.
Excuse me. There's nothing on Al Sharpton that I hate at all. I don't hate on nothing he got. He can have that hair. He can have that big bobble head.
He can dance.
Big body and them short legs.
He can dance.
I didn't even realize Al Sharpton was as short as he is until he lost all that weight.
That's what happened with Buster. I thought Buster was tall.
I was like, Al Sharpton
Buster got to be tall.
Buster is tall.
Yes, I did it. Say yes, I look long. Well, you know what? That did it. Come on over here. Let us see how young you look. I ain't saying you don't, but we're trying to see who you is anyway.
Buster Rhymes is 6 feet 1 inch.
Buster is tall.
He's 6 foot 1.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. My crush can stand. Google. Don't look. I don't care skinny or no when I see it. If I ever see him, I'm still like, you know what?
According to Destructoid, handle for the weapon, the Buster Sword's total weight is
No. How much does Buster Rhymes weigh?
These came back from a search.
Still not telling me.
See, that's because you ain't supposed to be in his business like that.
It said, oh wait, hold on. I have a contribution and I have to contribute in any way I can, even if it means engaging in physicality to ensure survival. He told Men's Health in 2021. At the time, he revealed that he dropped down to 254. That was in 2001.
He's 254?
In 2001. He is much less than 254 now.
Let's stay 254, 240, 237. It's all good.
Hold on. Busta Rhymes is making health a priority. The hip hop legend has lost 100 pounds, and his jaw-dropping transformation was sparked by fears of health issues the 51-year-old started experiencing as a result of being overweight. This was back in August of 2023.
I think he had got to maybe 300 pounds.
I could see that.
Yeah, so
No,
maybe
Buster
now
was,
he like 200, but he
Buster was
needed
over 300
to eat
pounds.
his way on back up to about 225 at
If
least.
Buster is 6'1", at his heaviest, he was over 300 pounds. He
Okay,
might
then
have been.
he need to eat right on back up to about 227.
Yeah, because that he
Okay,
had
227.
that beer belly was for
227.
real.
I don't care.
That beer belly was
I don't
out.
care. I don't care. I don't care.
It was out there.
Me don't care.
Matter of fact, look
Me don't care.
at your man. Look at your man.
Mm-hmm. Play Patty. Hit him in the belly. Ooh, Buster, what it is right now. Buster, what it is right now. Buster, what? Yeah, okay.
Child.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How I get made on the screen?
I was
Hello.
trying to do myself.
Yeah, put you on there. I don't need to be on. That did it said that they do look younger. You know what? I'm not gonna have. You know what though? Hold on. Since you gonna
Buster
do that
having your
now.
baby. That's your
No,
baby.
hold on.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I probably bought them what you call that 6-pack. He probably bought that.
Hold on. I don't let you do them like that now. Hold on. Hold on.
I just realized I can move these boxes around. Nice.
Mm-hmm. 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 See right there? That's about 227.
That was Buster when he was fine.
227, 235 somewhere down there. Tell you.
Always seems to be
Oh yeah, about two.
something in
Right
the
there,
past.
right here, right here, right here.
Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up. Don't keep bringing up the past.
Your head turn on the Buster. Buster look good right there. Here about 227, 235. For real.
But Twin was dead.
Don't matter. Him look good.
Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up. Don't keep bringing
Him look
up
like
the
him going where to go do
past.
something real nice that day, you know. Him look good. Him look good.
So let me ask
Look
you,
at, look at, look at, look at, look at, look at. Look, where is that? Look at, look at.
what y'all think about Ashanti and Nell?
I don't.
I think that's their business.
I don't think about it.
You know, I think
I
you know,
like it. I mean, I like it for them.
I think that, you know,
Together,
I think this is a girl he probably hated losing. Let's hope that he stays happy that he got her back and that the baby brings about something different. And I mean, you know, whatever. Is this a picture of Buster when he was young?
Child.
I mean, a little boy.
If you don't get out of Google search.
Little boy.
His head was big then too.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Do that. Don't do that. Don't do it, you know.
Don't give me the material.
Don't you do it. Don't do it.
I won't do it.
Oh Lord. Okay, so Nelly and Shantae, you know.
I'm cool with it. I'm glad they found each other again.
yeah, I think cute together when they were younger, but then, you know, he probably was just really out there in the streets and doing what.
Y'all.
I think he probably was, you know, he was young and he was out there feeling himself. And
I thought him and that lady, Miss Jackson, was gonna stay together.
Miss Jackson. Who's Miss Jackson?
I did too. They did the reality show together.
He was with her a long time.
He was.
I don't know.
They was together a long time.
I don't know her. I'm not familiar.
Now, do you all watch Love and Marriage Huntsville?
And do
I know you do, but do you all watch it?
I don't.
Sharice, what you think about that first episode, girl?
What's it about?
Martell and his mama?
girl, she's such an enabler.
Wait a minute.
He was a good man. You know,
She
I don't know why she
enables
can't just
people.
leave my boy alone. Leave my boy alone.
But she don't be messing with him. That's the thing. She don't mess with him.
So
He
what's the name?
comes from
Love and Marriage Huntsville. You should start. Let me tell you something. Me and Sharice gonna start reviewing it from the beginning. We're gonna go back to the beginning now that we know all that we know. Because there's so much that has been missed.
So much.
So much that was missed.
I started watching it.
You saw what I said?
Mhm.
It was so much that was missed.
Well, I don't know that I missed anything.
I'm saying realized. Yeah.
I forgot that the infidelity came up so soon. It was like the second or third episode. I was like, dang, was it that soon into the season?
And really, now, unless I misremembered it, it seems that
So is
no,
it
it was after that. I was gonna say that Tisha brought it up, but no, Melanie did at that table. But as she said, they had started taping, and that had come out, so it was fresh.
Yeah. It
So
was
She,
real.
you know, she reminded me of myself. I'd have been trying not to say nothing, but then all of a sudden, I'd have been, you know what?
Well, when I found out what was going on, not when I found out, when they exposed everything that was going on behind the scenes, it
Mhm.
gave me a different perspective about Melody, because at first I was like, she seems really not so much hands off. She seems cold.
Hmm.
And it wasn't until the infidelity started coming up that I realized she wasn't cold.
What was going on? Yeah, she was trying to
Hurt.
cope.
Right.
Yeah, she was trying to cope.
Yeah.
And
And
then the stuff that he said.
wait a minute. So who are
And
these
it's,
people?
Love
they're
and Marriage
on they're
Huntsville
on this reality show.
on they're on
Okay, and
yeah,
it's
Love and Marriage Huntsville, not DC. Love and Marriage Huntsville.
okay. I
But
wrote
Just
it.
go
yeah.
for the first season. Just go and watch first season, girl. Because if you come where it is now, you be too confused.
And
But
it's on
present day, it seems that Martell has forgotten how he came into this situation, because he admitted to the infidelity. He never once said
Said
Mel had
Melanie did
cheated on
anything.
him.
Mm-mm,
Never once.
mm-mm,
It's now that he's getting all the flack and
mhm.
all of the hatred is coming towards him, and the venom. He was like, well, Mel was cheating too. When was she
Okay.
cheating? When was she
Okay.
cheating?
Yeah.
And then when he started having the questions about paternity on is it Sugar Mama? Sugar Mama.
He treats that girl bad too. He don't treat Sugar Mama right.
You don't think so?
No, he does not. He don't even call her by her nickname.
What do you call her?
Milani.
I didn't know that. I didn't pay attention to that.
Does not call like he treats her differently anyway. I
Mhm.
remember seeing him do lives when they were walking around and it was cold, snow on the ground, and she was crying. She was like, "Pick me up," because her little feet was cold.
Mhm.
It just made me angry. He treats that girl differently. And when that other boy, and they the same age, but when he's
Mhm.
with that other boy, he carries him and makes her walk.
Oh wow.
wait a minute now. Who is this person?
The same one.
Martell,
Same dude.
in my opinion, allegedly, and so the streets had said.
Mm.
But it just
Yeah,
irritates
I
me because he
just
treats that little girl differently. But you know, narcissists are made, right?
absolutely.
So I think that sometimes I wonder if that's what he's trying to do to that baby.
Possibly.
He just gets on my nerves
I could see
with the
that.
4 beautiful children.
Right. I could see him doing that with that child because that's the child he has the most control over. Melody is
Well,
not
that's the
about
one
to let
she broke up with him with too.
huh?
But I wish he would put some socks on sometimes, and maybe it would help him. If he would put some socks on and untighten his suits, he might could get some blood to his brain to have some sense.
Mm.
Child.
Yeah, I can watch this one. I
He's
said
a
I
mess.
can go and watch this.
He is a mess.
And see, and I was liking Kimmy at first. I go back and look at it now. I'm like, Kimmy was a hater.
She was. And I'm really starting to think that maybe she was a little bit of a side piece when Kiowa and Maurice were together.
Kyle wasn't checking from her from the beginning, but I overlooked that part. You know what I'm saying? But the whole this season, that first episode, I was like, why
Mhm.
you keep trying to pretend like the girl had you arrested because you just sent a text message?
Exactly.
Because all this over text message. You know, she need to be a woman by herself. You know,
Well,
who sent somebody to jail over text message?
here's the thing.
Ma'am, it was more than a text message.
It wasn't the
I
text
just told her
message
to stop
that was the
bullying me.
problem. It was the threat of revenge porn that was the
RP.
problem.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah,
was what got you arrested,
very
sir.
much so.
So
Very much so.
let's not omit the real part of the reality.
He got on my nerves.
He stay on
Him
my
and his
nerves.
mammy. As my friend Sandra used to say, him and his mammy, lying the way they was. Yeah, yeah, mammy. Just
Yes,
done got on my nerves. It was that's my boy. That's
Miss
how she
Miss
says it.
Miss
You know, that's talking
Marlene is
about
the
my boy.
reason why Martell is the way that he is. Miss
Exactly.
Marlene is
She think
absolutely
because he's handsome that he should be able to get away with anything. You
no.
called Melanie lazy in the I mean, and Melanie's face when she said that, she was like, you know, he spoils you. And Melanie was like, you think so? Mm.
And it could be a little bit of hatred because maybe Miss Marlene felt like her son was doing for his wife what she never had done for her.
You know what was crazy? Martell
What?
was claiming he was doing all this stuff, and come to find out, Martell can't even cook.
Girl, he can't read a book.
He know how to read an address to get over to his mistress house though.
You don't need to read. You just put that in the Google thing and it'll tell you
And
where to
she
go.
should really be double sick because that man, that man went through all this stuff over you, got single, and still did not marry or move in with you.
And bought Sheree on the TV on the TV screen before he bought
And
her.
many other people. And remember last season he brought somebody to the house.
Some stranger. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Everybody on the show but you. And
Well,
then she
she'll
said
never be
everybody
on the
using her
show.
likeness.
Girl,
Oh,
she was
child.
so funny with that. First of all, nobody's
Using my
using no likeness.
likeness. I'm like, and even when they broke it down to her and explained it to her, she was still like, yeah, my likeness.
No, ma'am. No.
And they was letting her near nurse and stuff. Girl, I want her in my room. If
Mm-mm.
she show up in my room to change a bandage, I'm calling everybody.
Well, we can rest assured that she will never be on Love and Marriage Huntsville because
I want her to be,
Melanie is an executive producer. That
but
ain't
I
gonna
want her to be on the show. I think Melody should leave and Melody should let her on the show. That's what I think. Number
happen.
one, let's get this money, right? Number
Mhm.
two, her life needs to be televised so that we can see the real of what's going on behind the scenes and so that you can see what it really is to have got the life you thought you wanted. And we can see how he really treats you. We can see what really goes on in your house. We can see that you really want Melanie's. You know, sometimes people think they want your spot.
As
I let her have it.
entertaining as she would be to be on there, she
Mhm.
would be a total misfit because she doesn't have the lifestyle, she doesn't
And
have
she needs to
the
learn that.
intellect,
She
she
needs to
doesn't
learn that.
have the skill set.
Who
She
going
has
and she needs to learn that. You
well, she,
always thinking that you can be Melanie.
mm,
And now it needs to be seen that you could never. You remember in the first season, Martell was saying Melanie is the best woman any of y'all know. That's how he felt about
and he called old girl a peasant that first season.
it. Girl, if let me tell you something. Somebody tipping with you and then you get on national television and call me a peasant
A peasant.
and then smirked when he said it. She's a peasant.
And did.
And he said,
I
well,
haven't
then
even
why you singing a
I haven't
peasant?
even
He
gotten to
said,
that episode, but I remembered it from years ago.
ooh.
I remember that.
The doctor was like, did you just call the woman a peasant? Yeah, she a peasant.
That you laid with. So what does that make you? A peasant pleaser?
A peasant, a professional peasant picker. I just know. I just know.
Funny.
And people call her coleslaw because she's a side
Piece. Yeah.
dish. They call her
Mhm.
coleslaw. But Funky Dineva the other day says she's no longer coleslaw. He called her something else, but I don't forgot what the new name he gave her was.
Oh Lord.
Because I think he's the one that originally gave her the name
He
coleslaw.
did.
But
He
he's given her
coined
a
it.
new name, but I forgot what it was. He said, I'm no longer gonna call her coleslaw. Now she's whatever because the man left and still ain't with you.
Mm.
I was like, child, say it or be say.
That's gotta be a punch to your ego.
Mhm. And whoever Marceau is seeing, and however many what do they call those DNRs,
Oh, NDR.
NDR,
Mhm.
however many of those he has people signs, he thinks he's so slick. NDA, but ain't no man I'm gonna be married to gonna take a trip to Africa out
What
the
I
blue,
mean.
out the
And our
blue,
3 kids.
Mm.
out the blue.
Random.
I'd have been there when you got there. Checked into the hotel waiting.
Okay, been sitting in the tub.
My husband Marceau, he wants me in his room. I go to his room now.
Now.
And lets me in now. I got to go in there and go see what he do now.
Jesus.
Yeah. Girl, ain't no way. And every time something happened, he get out of it.
Every time.
They got a picture of his big fat back, fat rolls, them ears, everything. Allegedly. So they had said, the streets had said, right? And he still talked Tisha and knowing that wasn't him. Now, if I don't know nothing else, I know my husband's big back. And he should know my big back, okay?
Bumps and all.
He goes, that ain't me right there. Oh, it's you.
That's the pimple I just popped the other night. That red spot, that's it right there.
Girl. Tisha don't want to know what that boy doing, but anyway. Ooh, that show.
Because you know what? Like what's her name? Miss Evelyn said, Evelyn Braxton.
Spreading it low and wide.
If you're not going to do anything with the information, then don't bother him.
Yeah.
Leave it. Keep it to yourself.
Keep it to yourself. But if you're ready to move on, then go ahead and spray them.
Yeah, David. No. And I'm telling you, it always kills me. Marceau controls everybody on the show except Mel. He got the rest of them like this here. He'll look and he'll go, I don't want Tisha talking. See, really, he don't want Tisha talking to her cousin because her cousin gets stuff straight, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, got to pull away from her. Kimmy is okay because she's busy wanting to keep her head in the sand with her so she can stay over there. But Melanie, oh no, I got to pull away from her. And even what's the Whitlows, pull away from her. Mm-hmm. Destiny is okay, but Destiny is one that he got to keep under control. But he keeps everybody talking about Mel to keep the thing off him.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
It's a mess.
Anyway, y'all. So y'all look forward to doing these things and maybe take a look at the show. And if you want to come back and discuss it, we're gonna go back to the beginning.
Okay.
Love and Marriage Huntsville on OWN.
I'm gonna go back and watch it.
Yeah.
I know some of the stuff y'all talking about.
The show started out like this. We're people who are building homes. And then by episode 2, it was like, what?
Wait. Your wig slid back a few inches. Like, whoa.
Martell cheating?
So how many seasons is it already?
They in season, 8?
No, girl. That's not even how Carlos labels them. This is like
season 8B.
4. Right.
Yeah, it's really season 4, yeah. Season 4 or 5, yeah.
But it should be about 6, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
But
back.
yeah, but started season 1.
I'm gonna see if I
It's
can
good.
pick some of it.
And then and then if you really want to follow, then you have to start looking for the like you gotta follow like not True T now because she's not reviewing the show right now, but like Queen Sheba Darling, Queen Sheba, or
I like
who's a
Em-
really good
I
who's a
like
really good
Empire. I like Bondi Blue. I
hmm
like DJ Richie Sky,
hmm
Rodney the Voice,
hmm
Erica
I
De
like Shay
Niro.
Renee Online.
I haven't seen her. Erica De
Yeah, Shay.
Niro TV. Those
hmm
are the ones I usually watch for their recaps.
Color Me Pink gives a real clean review.
Hmm
Yeah, I like her too, but yeah, she gives a real clean review. But then you have to like follow them on Insta. Like you have to follow Melanie on Instagram because what you find is that what they try to say about her on the show is not really true. They try to
Right.
paint her out like she need to get over Martell. Melanie is about her is about her millionaire making money business. She ain't
Here-
thinking about Martell, but Martell ain't got.
Here's the thing. Once we realized after they separated, we realized who the actual boss was in the relationship.
Yeah, that shocked me.
Melanie is the brains.
Yeah,
Oh,
Melanie was doing everything.
she was
She was
making
the
all the
one
money.
that had the license. He didn't have the license.
and
And
she
when
was
it,
making it look good.
She walked away with nothing and
yeah,
rebuilt it to a multi-million-dollar business again.
she made
Okay.
him look good because
Okay.
he was him on his own. He wasn't able to
He
accomplish
over there
anything.
waiting for his next welfare check, which is really his love and marriage Huntsville check.
Right.
He was
Mm,
making that wine, that 13 point, what is it, 13 point what?
I can't. I don't remember the percentage, but he doesn't even drink wine. How are you selling wine and you don't even drink?
Mayate batata. What's that word he always saying?
Girl,
Bayata pata.
it
They
was
like,
named
what?
after after his grandmother.
Inez.
That's it. Yep. Inez.
Inez wine.
Yep.
Ain't nobody buying that wine. And ain't
No.
nobody buying none of Coleslaw's clothes.
No. No.
I can get that stuff off Shein
Girl, you can get that stuff from Fredericks to Hollywood.
and Timu. Quiet as it's kept, Alibaba.
Lovers Lane.
Girl, she should just stop
She really
with
should.
that same pair of clear shoes on
mm.
Mm-mm.
for every picture. Get out of here with that.
Yeah, I can't wait to start watching.
And let me tell you how dumb she is. She's so dumb that she don't realize that if she had just started a YouTube channel and reviewed this show, baby, I wouldn't have missed one. She'd had everybody beat.
She would have made money
Oh,
just on
she'd
that
got.
TV
But
show.
Martell, you stay up. Don't Martell. The man don't even talk to her into not watching the show after he called her a peasant.
Mm-mm.
Don't look at it.
But look at what show?
The
The
show
TV
that he
show.
on talking about her.
Yeah.
Men be powerful. Some men be powerful.
A little too powerful.
Because I'd have been like, oh, don't look at it. Okay, I'd have been right.
As soon as he said that, I'd have been you. Absolutely right.
I'd have
Jan.
had it on my TV screen, on my phone, on my laptop.
I was like, what episode was this you didn't want me to see? 3, 4, what was it? Because I'm about to watch them all. Forget it. I'm just like,
all of
but
them.
if Ariane had any sense, even right now, if Ariane was to go back and start from episode 1 and talk and give her own review about it, baby, I wouldn't miss an episode.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'd be tuned in every time that girl got up to say something. Because he just done fooled her into just oblivion. hmm But anyway, I appreciate you all coming through here talking with us. We just want to tell you about some of the stuff we're gonna be doing going forward and everything. And come and join us next Thursday. I don't if Sharice doesn't make it, then maybe we won't do it. Well, maybe we will. If y'all want to come and talk, we can come and talk. But she might
Okay.
not be able to do it, so we'll see. See what she think. We'll have sipping, no tripping. One half. I told you want us to sip and no trip,
So
Sharice.
silly.
Uh,
You are so silly.
like, we got to sip, no trip.
No trip.
Yeah. Anyway, y'all, it was good talking with y'all
Always.
as usual.
Thank you for joining us. Be sure if you're watching on the playback on YouTube or on Facebook
Like,
that you join our channel, Sipping and Tripping. Lord have mercy. Jen, what's the name of the group? So what's
Name of the
think?
show?
So
What you think? Yeah, like the So What You Think page. Yeah.
Yes. And
Watch some of them episodes and like them too.
yes. Go back and watch them. We're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok.
Mhm.
Yes. So what you think?
Until they take it down.
Until they take it down.
Yeah.
And follow me, Chicago Red, on all social media platforms. I'm doing
Cherie,
fine.
listen.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Anonymity, who didn't want to say who they was. Bye.
Bye,
Join us every
y'all.
Thursday, 8 p.m. Good night.
She's gonna look at me like, are you
She
serious?
would humble you. What would you still want you to do? Next time you sit here and what he's talking about, they would, I want to pay for something. She would humble you.
Chicago and Jen.
Night, y'all.
Good night.